Though the path to glory was well worn by past Cowboy champions, quarterback Troy Aikman entered the 1992 NFC title game with a bit of trepidation.
Roger Staubach was there to go out onto the field for the coin toss, as with some other former players, and I remember visiting with Staubach before the game and asking him how he felt, and he said, I'm so nervous, I feel like I need to get my ankles taped, and I'm thinking to myself, good gosh, I mean, if he's not even playing, I mean, how am I supposed to feel right now?
A starter in his rookie season, Aikman wasn't scared by much.
I think I sensed the specialness of Aikman right away when he wore Clyde Simmons and Reggie White one afternoon.
My first year there in 1990, we played the Eagles at home. They sacked Troy 11 times.
Blasted from behind. Oh, merciful heaven.
Setting up, and he sucked again. They've got him.
It wasn't just, pulling the guy down. It was Jerome, and it was Reggie, and it was Seth, and it was Clyde, and it was one right after another, and they were big-time hits.
He put them on at noon, and he took them off about 3:15. They just beat the living hell out of him.
Blasted from behind. Oh, merciful heaven.
And he just took it. He took it.
But every time he got up and walked back to the huddle, the guys on the field and the people on the bench on both sides knew that this guy was tough.
A lot of people would look at you and look at your career and say, well, geez, here's a guy that came in, was a leader, confident right from the start. But was there ever a point when you said, I don't know whether I'm going to cut it here?
I never went through a period of saying, boy, I just don't think I can play at this level. I went through periods of saying, I just don't know how long it's going to take before I can play at the level that I know I'm capable of. I thought it could take me, 6 years before I ever even got comfortable with things, but I never doubted that at some point it would happen.
Aikman figured it out, passing for career highs in touchdowns, yardage, and completions in 1992.
What a play. Crowd is really into it. Aikman, a straight drop, good protection. Over the middle. It's caught by Kelvin Martin at the 2. Touchdown! Touchdown, Cowboys!
This team's going to Pasadena.
NFC champions, folks.
From 1-15 in '89 to the Super Bowl 4 years. That's unbelievable. An unbelievable story.
The aerial assault continued in Pasadena, where Dallas quickly attacked the Buffalo Bills and won their first world championship in 15 years. Aikman was named Super Bowl MVP, capping an amazing turnaround.
4 years earlier, we were the worst team in football. 4 years later, we're winning the world championship and we're on top of the world in pro football. It was a great time for all of us.
Aikman would lead the Cowboys to the summit 2 more times in Super Bowls 28 and 30, establishing him as one of the NFL's greats. But it was more than championships that paved his road to Canton.
He's the most accurate thrower I think that's ever played the position. When he was right, when he was hot, he was as good as I've ever seen. He was the catalyst. He was the leader, no question about it.
I think there was fire. I think there was fire in his eyes and there was fire in his heart. He wanted to win games, and he knew what he had to do to win games.
That sentiment was also shared by his teammates.
This man right here was our leader. There was no doubt, no wavering whatsoever. And we took pride in protecting our leader. And we fought for our leader.
There was never and never will be a time that anybody went against our quarterback. We kept that in order. And that's exactly what it is. It's order. He's a no-nonsense type of guy. There's no room for error.
Damn it!
And we needed our leader to be that way.
I think the beauty of Troy's leadership and his focus is best shown by the fact that when people talk about Troy now, they'll say, I never thought he'd be good on TV. That's because we never saw the Troy that's on TV. We saw game-faced Troy. It would go on the 23rd of July. It would come off the 5th of February.
The triplets wouldn't be the triplets if it wasn't for Troy, because he's the one guy who kind of step back and let numbers go by the wayside to win championships.